All right. Call this special meeting to order, a special meeting of the City Council of the City of Holiday Island. It's 10:30 a.m. on February 24th, 2023. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Linda, are you prepared to take notes here?
I'll take the notes.
Can you take the roll?
And BJ is on, so, but I can do all that, sure. Okay.
You want to see anything, Gary?
I'll take the roll.
Okay.
Councilman Elwood.
Here.
Councilmember Pittman.
Here.
Councilmember Kuhn. Here. Councilmember Dumas.
Here.
Councilmember Graves here. Councilmember Mills.
Here.
All
Confused
present.
as you did it in a
All
different.
right, I'll declare a quorum. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Barb made a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Pat seconded it. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The agenda is approved. There are no minutes. Are there any ceremonials, recognitions, proclamations, in memoriam? And moving on, this is a special meeting, so the only business we will conduct this morning is under new business, resolution 2023-004, reappointing the city attorney. Do I have a motion to pass resolution number 2023-004, a resolution approving the extension of the city attorney contract for the city of Holiday Island?
So moved.
Jerry made a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Lynn seconded it. I'll read the resolution. Resolution number 2023-004, a resolution approving the extension of the city attorney contract for the city of Holiday Island. Whereas ordinance 2021-001 approved the appointment of Justin Eichmann as city attorney, and whereas on April 14th, 2021, the city of Holiday Island signed a contract with the Harrington Miller law firm to provide the legal services of Justin Eichmann, and whereas the ordinance further stipulates that any such appointment and contract must be approved by the city council annually, now be it resolved by the city council of Holiday Island that Justin Eichmann be reappointed to serve as the attorney for the city of Holiday Island, and that the agreement dated April 14th, 2021 be extended to 12/31/2023, passed and approved by the city council of Holiday Island, Arkansas on this date of 2024/2023. Do I have any comments or discussion on the resolution?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
reading the contract, I realize it's with Eichmann, but it's also with the firm he's associated with, because is it clear in the contract that he is in his authority to appoint people to work on our stuff? Yeah, does it say that does it have to say that he can appoint others, or does he have to do it solely? Because we're saying it's the contract is with Eichmann. We don't mention the law firm in our ordinance. That's what I was after. Do we need to?
We haven't had that problem since 2021.
Right.
So, yes, we don't specifically say that he can assign work to one of his co-workers.
Right.
However, if he were the city attorney and he had a staff, he would be authorized to do the same.
Okay.
So obviously, that's what I did for a living, and that's not uncommon.
Okay.
We have, at least insurance companies have contracts, usually with a firm, but sometimes with an individual in the firm, for him to use paralegals or other attorneys. It's common practice. Maybe it's not the best practice, but it's certainly common.
And I would
practice.
think, we would probably have to redo our our resolution at such time that if he were to leave that firm.
Oh, yeah.
But as long as he's with the firm,
or want
he's just
different.
using help at the firm.
He's a partner, right?
Yeah, he's
So,
partner.
as long as he's a partner, I don't think there's any issue
And,
with it.
and if they ever want to change their fee structure or something, we'd have to reapprove the
Sure,
contract.
okay.
Dan, the only comment I would have is the thing I talked to you about last night of whether we could, make that a perpetual contract and, like their letter says, that they could be terminated 30 days, notice.
Yeah, I guess I could make that point. The law does not stipulate that we reappoint the attorney every year. If the city chose to have an elected attorney, that term would be for 4 years. But if the city elects by ordinance to appoint a city attorney, there's nothing in that section of code that stipulates that that appointment be made over and over and over again. This resolution is basically driven by our ordinance, not by the law. So as Jerry points out, at any time, we could change our ordinance to stipulate, a different frequency of reviewing the contract or reappointing the city attorney. So if at any time, one of you council members want to consider making a proposal on that, you can put it on the agenda.
Mayor, Mr. Mayor, it would seem that since the resolution says we probably have to do this every year, that we would want to reconsider toward the end of this year, a re-upping
Yeah.
of the attorney, and we could do that at that ordinance.
Right. And I would have to, I'll confess that this was an oversight. What we're doing today really should have been done like last December. I have a book with all of our contracts in it, and I usually go through that book to see which ones have to be renewed for the coming year, and I just missed this one, so.
I think you're forgiven, because there's a lot to remember in it.
Well, I think I'm gonna make a cheat sheet that says every December you have to do this, a checklist, and, because you're right, if you just simply go by memory, it's gonna fall through the cracks. So, any other comments on the resolution?
One picky comment, under now it be resolved, we probably should remove the word "the" Justin Eichman.
Oh, on my copy, I already did,
Oh,
yeah. I caught that too.
good, okay.
So. All right, and if there's no other comments or discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
What order are you gonna do it?
Councilmember Elwood,
Aye.
Councilmember Pittman, Councilmember Kuhn,
Aye.
Councilmember Dumas,
Aye.
Councilmember Graves, aye, Councilmember Mills.
Aye.
All in favor.
Okay, the resolution passes. Like I said, we only, that's the only business we can discuss. There's no public here, so I assume there's no public comments. Council member comments?
I make a motion to adjourn.
You may make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Pat made a motion to adjourn, Jerry seconded it. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned.